What's up, everybody? Happy Record Store Day. It's about 5:45, so just got in the car heading out to one of my local malls. Not the same one as last time. I'm actually going to a different one, Palisades Mall in Nyack, because I found out that the Newberry Comics that I went to last Record Store Day, Black Friday, didn't have a lot of what I was looking for, but the one in the Palisades Mall does, so that's where I'm going to head over. It's a little further, I think, to get there, probably about the same amount of time, honestly. But I noticed this when I woke up, and I was really surprised. I woke up and I hear tapping on the window air conditioner unit in my apartment, and I look outside and I see that it's snowing or icing or whatever, and it is April, and in New York in April we usually don't get snow or ice. So I walk outside and my windshield is covered. So we're defrosting, which took all of 2 seconds. And yeah, so I'm gonna head over and we'll see what's what. Going solo today. Sam was a little tired from work this week, so she didn't want to come with, and the other people I was gonna meet up with couldn't make it, so that's okay. Going solo, we'll see what happens, and we're gonna have some fun this morning. All right, let's get going. Well, this is great. I'm about 5 minutes away from the mall and at a complete standstill. I think there's a crash up ahead or something, but traffic's not moving. I've been sitting here for a few minutes now, and this is just great. Happy Record Store Day, everybody. All right, so it's been about 5 minutes since my last segment there, and I am inching up to Record Store Day. I probably have moved a total of 5 feet since the last time I hit the record button, so that is spectacular. But I'm not gonna let it get me down. In my youth, my early years of going to Record Store Day, I might have gotten very upset, very anxious that the titles that I wanted wouldn't be there. But we can't have those thoughts, and I can't be that way anymore, and Record Store Day is about having fun. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is a great opportunity to tell you guys what I'm interested in picking up and what I hope to be able to get. Now, I already anticipate a bit of a line being there, not only because of the time. It's about what time is it now? It's about 6:20 right now, but not only because of the time, but also because there's a big Taylor Swift release. There's some other pop star releases that I know a lot of younger record buyers are out there looking for. And I actually heard about some stores near me that had people lining up yesterday at around 11 a.m., which is crazy, but more power to you if you can do that. But yeah, what am I looking for? Probably my number one want is the inching up a little bit more. This is great. My number one want is probably the Neurotic Outsiders record that's getting issued for the first time on vinyl, and that was a kind of like a super group in the 90s, right after Guns N' Roses imploded. And it included Steve Jones from the Sex Pistols, Matt Sorum and Duff McKagan from Guns N' Roses, and just a really cool hard rock punk album. I have it on CD, but I'd love a vinyl copy of that. There's a couple of really cool looking Grateful Dead releases live at the Beacon Theater. There's also like a little Dogfish Head beer compilation for the Grateful Dead that they did, which is really cool. And I also heard that Dogfish Head made the Record Store Day posters this year, Grateful Dead themed, so I'd love to pick up one of those if I can, if the store got those. What else? Keith Richards live at the Beacon Theater from a couple of years ago. He performed a few songs for a benefit concert with the Expensive Winos, and from the videos I've seen, he sounded really, really good. So I definitely want to pick that up. Probably a couple more things that I'm not thinking of right now. I have the list in my pocket, but what else? Stone Temple Pilots Live would be cool to pick up. But yeah, so I got quite a few titles. Hopefully by the time I get there, the line won't be too bad. I'm assuming that most people, well, there's probably a good number of people who are stuck in this traffic like I am. And it's raining too. It's just a disgusting morning, but it's also a beautiful morning because it's record store day. And it's RSDs like this that I'm very happy and fortunate to have a mall that I could go to for record store day, because I know that a lot of people that are going to record stores that are kind of standalones are waiting outside in the rain right now, and that sucks. And hopefully they have some cover and tents, and hopefully they're having a good time. But yeah, this record store day is definitely turning out to be interesting, so I'm inching ahead a little bit more. And I'm sure you guys don't want to see me sitting here complaining about New York traffic. Maybe my California viewers can sympathize with me. But anyways, so we'll see when we get there. We'll get there when we get there, and you know, it is what it is, and I'll pick up the titles that I can, and whatever I can't pick up, maybe I'll pick up later on down the line. But just want to give you guys a quick update, and next time I turn this camera on will hopefully be when we are there. Seems like there's some cops heading up to address this crash, and hopefully this gets cleared up soon. Alright, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, finally made it to the mall, as you can see, and I'm gonna walk inside, but I've encountered my first challenge of the day. Well, actually second challenge after the traffic, but definitely a challenge for sure. So I'm drinking a lot of coffee, and I have to use the bathroom. So I'm faced with the decision here. Should I go to the store first and reserve a place in line, or use the bathroom first and be comfortable and then get in line? And the whole thing is decision that I'm faced with, and maybe you guys can write in the comments below, is how long do you need to be in line to be able to reserve a spot in line? Now, I feel as if I go to the line now, I haven't gotten acquainted enough with the people to be able to reserve that spot. So I don't know. I don't know, this is a tough decision I'm gonna have to make. I'm already assuming a big line already, so we'll see. But I think I'll go to the bathroom first. Okay, so that's taken care of. Now I'm walking over to the Newberry Comics in the mall here. And another issue, I just realized that like an idiot, I left my lawn chair in the car. I left my snacks at home. And yeah, so this record store day is going great so far. If you saw my last video, those were 2 essentials of record store day. At least I have my coffee though, that's for sure. But I'm not going back to the car. This mall is very big, and it'll take me too long to get back to the car. So, as you guys can probably see, not yet, but there's already a bunch of people lined up. So, I need to get online. Otherwise, I won't get anything I want. So, let's take a look at the line and see how we're doing. Alright, so just getting here, the line is pretty huge so far. Oh my god, it's wrapping around here. Oh my gosh. That traffic really killed me. Look at this huge line here. I don't think I've ever seen it this long at this time. But I guess a lot of people watch my video because I see a lot of lawn chairs. Ay. Alright, so I have my own little corner here. But just taking a look. 360. This is by far the longest line at this time at this store that I have seen since I started coming here, for sure. I mean, a lot of big titles out. to be honest, probably the best record store day list in a while. So I'm not that surprised, but at the same time, I mean, this day has grown. It's gotten huge, so I'm not surprised. And it's crazy. It's wrapping around. The front of the store is right around that corner there. So insane. It just keeps going down there. It's building. So hopefully I can get what I want, at least some of what I want, and we'll see. But yeah, for now I'm just waiting, and looks like it's about 50 minutes till they open the doors, and then I think they only let a certain amount of people in the store at a time, so it could be a little while. All right, so we're getting up. It looks like they're about to open the doors soon. Moved up. So got rid of their chairs and everything. So it's probably, I mean, well over 50 people in front of me, so pray for the best. Doors are open. They're letting a few people in at a time, and you can just smell the anxiety in the air. People are pacing, nervous, hopping up and down. Oh my God. All right, mission accomplished. I did it. So I stopped filming before I got in the store just because things were kind of crazy in there, but got a big bag of loot here. Go back to the car, show you guys what I got, and then we'll go back home and take off the wrapping on all this stuff and really see what these records look like. But I got most of what I wanted, actually pretty much the key things that I wanted, so I'm really happy about that. Anything else I'll look online after the fact. Picked up some things for some other people, but overall, huge success. I'm happy about it, and so let's go back to the car and see what I got. Okay, so back in the car, and it is, I don't want to say pouring, it's kind of like pouring and icing at the same time. I'm so glad that I didn't have to wait out in the cold for record store day today, because it is just, it's not a very nice day out today, but got some great stuff. So let's take a look at what I got here. So first up, one of my top picks for record store day, Neurotic Outsiders. Really happy to get this. Like I said, really cool super group from the 90s, some members of Guns N' Roses, so happy I was able to get that. All right, next up, and this was a big one for me, Keith Richards. All right, live at the Beacon Theater, really cool. All right, next up, and this one I actually picked up for a friend, Geddy Lee from Rush, the Lost Demos. So my friend Eric will be really happy to get that. Let's see here. And this one I picked up for Sam, because Sam is a huge Doors fan. The Doors, Strange Days, Work in Progress. These are some like early demos from them, I think. Actually, no. These are recorded from February to May 1967. Early versions of album tracks. So yeah. Early demos, cool stuff. And lastly, the big one. This Grateful Dead kick is killing me, but I just had to take the plunge. I had to get the Beacon Theater box set from the Grateful Dead 1976. Really excited to give this one a listen. My first Grateful Dead record store day box set that I picked up. So I'm really excited about that one. I chose not to go for the Jerry Garcia box set this time around, and they had that they didn't have the Dogfish Head comp that I wanted, so couldn't get that. Maybe I'll get it online tomorrow. They were also giving out some other stuff. They gave out these CD samplers. That was kind of cool. Strata East. So this is some jazz featuring some unreleased stuff. So that was free. That was really nice. They had some pins here. I got a Record Store Day Ambassador Post Malone pin. All right. I got a cool sticker there. What else did I get here? Got some other stuff too. Got another Record Store Day pin. Been collecting these whenever Record Store Days are giving those out. And finally, I was really excited about this one because I love getting these posters, but especially this year they did a a Grateful Dead collaboration for the Dogfish Head Record Store Day poster. So really cool to pick that up. So let's go back home. I'm going to unbox these, unwrap these, whatever you want to call it, on camera for you guys so you can see the records. And yeah, so even though it started a little rough, Record Store Day turned out just a-okay. So let's go back home and really dive into these records. Okay, so I'm back here at the record room. Let's dig into these Record Store Day releases that I picked up. First up, let's dig into Neurotic Outsiders. So what I was really happy to see about this one was that they included the bonus tracks. They re-released this on CD a couple years ago with some bonus tracks, and I wasn't sure if they were going to put them on this release, but they did. So that was really cool to see. So got my trusty knife here, and let's cut on into this so you guys can see. Now this is not a gatefold, it's just one LP. But let's see what we got here. This was a Record Store Day exclusive. Oh, it is a 2 LP set. My bad on that one. So there's the front. Got our cool Record Store Day sticker. And none of these were numbered, unfortunately. I like when they number them, but they did not number them. So we got a... oh, oops. We have a insert here with some pictures and some liner notes. Very cool. And then we have the 2 LPs. I don't think these are on colored vinyl. No, they're not. But here we go. Black wax, nice poly-lined inner sleeves, which I love to see. And then we have the other one. I'm not going to take that one out. So really cool. This was a Rhino release. Oops, there we go. And so that's Neurotic Outsiders. Now let's take a look next at the Keith Richards live EP. Now this has 3 songs, $9.99. You got the Silver, Stone song, and Before They Make Me Run, another Stone song. This is Keith with the Expensive Wino, so Steve Jordan, Waddy Wachtel, Ivan Neville, and Will Lee. So really cool. And like I said, this is from their performance at the Beacon Theater in 2022 for the God's Love We Deliver benefit that they did. I could have gone to this show actually, and I didn't. I would kind of wish I did. But let's cut this open and see. I don't know if this is colored vinyl as well, so we will see. There we go. Oh, it is colored. Cool. Another poly-lined sleeve. I really appreciate how they've been doing more of that lately for Record Store Day, but a really nice, I guess kind of burgundy colored record here. So we have that side there, and then, oh, the other side. Ooh, this is really cool. Has an etching on the other side and looks like Keith. So really nice. So one side's got the 3 songs, the other side's got the etching of Keith. So really cool release there. And then lastly, and obviously I'm not going to open up the records that I got for other people, but lastly, the Beacon Theater Grateful Dead show. I'll open that up for you guys, this box set. And this is my first Grateful Dead box set that I've gotten on Record Store Day. And I always see them and they look really cool, and I decided to go for this one. So before I really dig into that, let's take a look. The artwork for this is just phenomenal. Limited to 7,600 copies. So really cool there. Let's just slip that off. And there it is. Very nice. And with any Grateful Dead release, I mean, they just put so much care into it. Let's see here. We have a booklet right here with liner notes, a little essay, great artwork, picture of the performance, really nice. Like I said, their archival release, they just do such great work with. And this one is 5 LPs, all on black vinyl, poly-lined, really nice. So I'm not going to go through each one, but you guys get the point. And there you have it. So there were a few releases that I wasn't able to get. I was looking for Dada's Puzzle. They didn't have that one, so I might be able to get that online a little later. I was looking for the other Grateful Dead release, the Dogfish Head compilation that they put together. Didn't see it there, so I'll have to get that at a later time as well. But for the most part, I'd say this record store day was a success. I mean, I saw the big line when I got there, and I thought, oh no, you know, I'll be lucky to get one thing that I wanted. But they actually had the big key items that I wanted out of record store day. So I was really happy about that. And I'll look online tomorrow to see what gets put up. But, you know, at this point with Record Store Day, I'm happy just to get out there to celebrate. Was talking with a few people. Just a nice community event. And it's gotten so much bigger. A lot of young people out this year for Record Store Day, obviously for the Taylor Swift and some of the other pop records that were out there. And they had a lot of the Taylor Swift singles. So I'm sure that everybody got what they came for, if they were going for that. But yeah, overall it was a great record store day. Excited for the next one. I always have a great time. You know, started out a little rough with the traffic, but hey, you know what? Ended up being great. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. And if you haven't done so already, please be sure to leave a like and a comment below this video. What did you pick up from Record Store Day? What were you most excited for? What did you miss on Record Store Day? Any fun experiences that you guys had? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. We're very, very, very close to approaching 1,000 subscribers, so that's really exciting. I have a really cool video planned for that coming up. Share the video, all that good stuff. Again, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy Record Store Day, and I'll see you next time.